My parents say 25 is too old to follow my dreams abroad, but I'm determined to prove them wrong. I'm a 25-year-old woman, and for most of my life, I've been what people call the good girl. You know, the type that is obedient, polite, good in academics, and someone who always followed the rules. I lived in a conservative small town where girls weren't encouraged to dream big or step outside the lines. My family made sure I stayed within those lines, and I was so deeply brainwashed that I didn't even realize how much of myself I was losing in the process. My parents were proud of their ideal daughter. I was everything they wanted, soft-spoken, well-behaved, and ambitious, but only within their predefined limits. My brother, on the other hand, was their golden child who could do no wrong. But the irony? While they poured all their hopes into him, the academic talent, the drive, and the intellect mostly landed on me. Growing up wasn't easy. I wasn't allowed to go out much, and any opportunity that required independence was denied. I'd get yelled at for expressing opinions, slapped for talking back, and constantly compared to my brother. "Why can't you be more like him?" they'd say, even though I was excelling in everything I could under the circumstances. When I finally graduated college, I landed the highest package among my peers. It was my golden ticket, but when I expressed my desire to study or work abroad, they crushed it. "What's the need? You already have everything here," they said. "You're too shy to survive there. You won't even make a single friend." And then came the guilt trips. My mom fell severely ill during COVID, and being the good girl I was raised to be, I stayed back. I worked from home, cared for her, and put my dreams on pause. Fast forward 3 years. I'm in a metro city now, living on my own and earning well. I should be happy, right? But I feel stagnant. I feel like I've hit a wall. I've always dreamed of experiencing life abroad, pursuing a master's degree, and finding out who I really am outside the confines of my family's expectations. But now when I bring it up, the pushback is even worse. "You're too old to go abroad," they say. "People at 25 can't adjust to a new lifestyle. You're too old for a master's degree. Everyone there will be 20 or 21, and they'll laugh at you. By the time you finish, you'll be 28 or 29. Nobody will marry you." The worst part? For a moment I started believing them. Their words hit me like a ton of bricks. I felt depressed, hopeless, like I had wasted my life. Suicidal thoughts crept in, whispering that maybe I was too late. But then I stopped. Why was I letting their outdated mindset define me? I've already broken so many of their rules by moving out and starting my own life. Why should I stop now? If anything, their resistance is proof that I'm on the right path. I've been doing my research, and guess what? People of all ages pursue master's degrees and move abroad. Some even start fresh in their 30s or 40s. No one's going to laugh at me for being 25. If anything, they'll respect me for chasing my dreams despite the odds. So, here's the plan. I'm applying for programs abroad, and I'm going to work on rebuilding my confidence step by step. My parents might never support me fully, but I'm learning that their approval isn't necessary for my happiness. I'm doing this for me, for the girl who was told she was too shy, too old, and too late. If you're someone who's been held back by similar doubts or expectations, let me tell you this. It's never too late. Dreams don't have an expiration date, and there's no right age to start living the life you want. For now, I'm holding on to hope, to the belief that I'm not defined by where I come from, but by where I choose to go. And for the first time in a long time, I feel like I'm finally taking control of my life.